going to give her an opportunity. She came to the convention last year in Whitefish, and this, I think, is this your third convention? Yeah. And so, just want to give her a little opportunity to say a few words. So, come on up.
Hi. How are you folks doing today? Everybody full? I'm Riley Neal, and I'm running for U.S. Senate to defeat Steve Daines in 2026. Thank you to those who came from near and far. Hi, Adela from Billings. And to the Montana Farmers Union leadership and the National Farmers Union leadership are doing such important work on the ground. And thanks to the folks who provided the food today and cooked, and most importantly, those folks who are going to be cleaning up after us today. We all appreciate that. So yesterday, I'm not sure how many folks got to go on the tours yesterday. It was a real pleasure to be at the Badger Hill Farm Orchards, which it's an orchard that's on the high plains in high wind, and it's thriving. And that was really impressive. And then just down the road, we went to the Wickens Ranch, and we learned about regenerating economies in our communities and all about our food sources. And thanks so much. Can we get a round of applause for these great producers? This right here on the ground, this is the best investment that we can make in our democracy. Showing up, doing the work. And something's missing here today. Where's Daines? Has anyone seen him? I heard he sent a video. Is that correct? Well, this year, right now, Daines needs to be here. He needs to be talking to Montana farmers, and it's really a shame he's not here today. Instead of standing up to the president, he's putting videos online. I saw a couple of them yesterday where he's got a headset on, and maybe he's leaving a message for the president, maybe he's not. Then he goes on talk radio, and that's not helping us. You know, what can we do when our elected officials do absolutely nothing? You know, we have to stand up right here, build sustainable systems on the ground. It was great to see that yesterday and every day. So I'm going to lay it out for you real straight. I'm building a foundation, brick by brick, of Montanans who are willing to stand up to authoritarianism. And what can we do? How do we do this? Well, I shouldn't have to tell a room, I don't have to tell a room of farmers this, but we never give up. And that's what my campaign's done around the state for the last year. We've been to almost every county. We've had 40 or 50 roundtables. We're holding a bunch of town halls everywhere, from Fort Benton and Great Falls to Troy, Montana, to Glendive. This is a model for all of us to never give up. In Phillips County, we've got folks organizing and building a Democratic committee. Phillips County has not, I don't know if they've ever had a Democratic committee. And we have folks in Great Falls who are raising money to put a year-round office on the ground there for Democrats to come in, have meetings, get things done. These are models. And I'm a proud Democrat. I am. I know not everybody's a Democrat. Some folks are independent, some folks are Republicans. We have all folks show up at our roundtables and our events. But I'm a Democrat because I'm a woman. And the suffragette movement, that's a model for not giving up. That's why I'm here today. So some of you folks might be expecting someone to save us. But I'm just going to shoot straight with you again. You are going to have to save you. Now, I can take your concerns, and I can make good policy for you. By right to repair. I've been hearing about this for over a decade. Let's make some progress here. And Daines doesn't care. He doesn't care if you get to repair your own equipment. And country of origin labeling, that's a no-brainer. If you vote for me, I won't stop until it is passed. I'm standing on business right here in front of you today about affordability, healthcare, our public schools, our ag industry. I'm standing on business for our Montana way of life. You know, our country, it's breaking. I think a lot of folks feel that, no doubt. But the New Deal, FDR's New Deal, was built on the ashes of a broken country. So I continue to have hope. And you know, I'm pretty sure, let me look at my notes here, these have been vetted, but Daines doesn't give a damn about Montana farmers and ranchers. He really doesn't. If he did, he would be here. He doesn't care about our public schools, our health care. He doesn't even care about our Constitution. You know, those FFA kids today, those are our future. Daines needs to care. Daines needs to show up for those kids. Finally, I care. I show up, and I will work, and I do work for Montana. In 1916, Montana sent the first woman to Congress, Jeanette Rankin. And in 2026, Montana's going to send her second woman to Congress, me. Thank you so much.
What's that?
So thank you, Riley, for your remarks. I do want to just take a minute to thank our 2024-2025 Business Boosters. This is a program that we have at Montana Farmers Union that provides a meaningful way for local businesses to support Montana farmers and ranchers. So thank you to Brooks Market of Lewistown, Cascade Electric, K Fine Art, Douglas Wilson and Company, Eling's Insurance Agency, Family Matters Clothing Store of Malta, the Great Northern Hotel and Steakhouse of Malta, Happy Ranch Wife Productions, Highlands Spray Service, Dale Strauff, Lewistown, Interstate Batteries of the Yellowstone, and the Mint Bar and Grill in Lewistown. So thanks again to all of our sponsors and our business boosters for your ongoing commitment to supporting Montana agriculture. And I also just want to take a minute to thank the Yogo staff for such a great lunch today.
Oh yeah!
So we are moving right into our next general session, and this is the session where you'll get to know who your board candidates are, as well as we'll be nominating our candidates for the National Farmers Union delegates. So I'm going to introduce and invite Eric Sommerfeld to join me on the stage for this next portion. Vice President Eric Sommerfeld, please welcome him to the stage.
We have several board positions and the president's position up for election this year. I have a nominating petition for Walter Schweitzer from Geyser, Montana, for the seat of president of Montana Farmers Union. It has 5 signatures from members that have been certified. Walt will introduce everybody and then let everybody come up, but please keep your remarks under 45 minutes. I have a nominating petition for District 2 Director for John Russell Wicks from Ledger, Montana. There are 5 signatures of members that have been certified. John, you'll come up after Walt. I have a nominating petition for Benjamin J. Peterson of Judith Gap, Montana for the at-large District 3 and 5 position. There are 5 signatures of members that have been certified. I have a nominating petition for District 6 Director for Mark Siderius from Kalispell, Montana. signed by 5 members that have been certified. I have a nominating petition for doorkeeper for Heather Siderius from Kalispell, Montana, with 5 signatures from certified members. I have a nominating petition for conductor for Doug Crabtree from Haber, Montana, that has been certified by 5 members. Thank you. Walt, if you would come up.
No guarantees, Harry.
Okay.
You've heard a lot from me already. And I really want to thank you for electing me to the best job I've ever had. I'm having fun every day, advocating for the family farm, for the family rancher, for the rural communities. It's a lot of fun arguing with Butch about what we need to do, brainstorming with all of you on what we can do to make our communities better. And so, thank you so very much for allowing me to do the best job I've ever had.
Hello, I'm John Wicks. I'm an organic producer in north central Montana, and I want to thank Walt for getting me involved in this organization. And I've had some really good experiences. This past year, I got to testify in front of House Ag Subcommittee in DC and serve on our National Policy Committee in Oklahoma. So I've just been really involved and really hit the ground running this year, and I want to keep that momentum going. So I decided now was the time to run, and I just want to thank Raleigh for all of his hard work that he's done over the years, and I'm glad that he's going to stay and help mentor and be actively engaged. So thank you.
Ben Peterson from District 5-6 at large.
Hello, Ben Peterson. I'm sure everybody in the room knows me by now. If not, I live close enough, you probably should. Thank you for having me again to do this. It's much appreciated. I feel like I am able to make a difference, and I'm glad that you also believe I am as well. So thank you very much.
Mark Siderius from District 6.
Hello, I'm Mark Siderius. I took over for Jan to serve out her term last year. She was too busy with her other work going. But at any rate, I'm a 3rd generation on the board here and stuff now, so really never been without Farmers Union in our lives. I guess we were born into it, but I appreciate the opportunity to serve and represent everyone.
Elections will be tomorrow morning in the Kendall Room. If you don't know where that is, it's past the registration desk, around the corner in that little hall off on the left-hand side. We'll go through, Mark will have to come back up here, and we need nominations for delegates to the National Convention. And then after that, I will ask for volunteers to serve as election judges for tomorrow. We'll wait till after to make sure you're not nominated or directly related to somebody that's nominated.
All right, so I guess it's my turn up here. So we're going to move on to nominations for National Convention for March 7th to the 9th in New Orleans. So at this point in time, we'll ask for nominations. We have a youth delegate position, as well as general delegates and some alternates. We'll ask that you not nominate any board members, as the board member positions will be sorted out in the board meeting. So at this point in time, I'd entertain nominations. Yes? Okay, youth delegate has to be between 18 and 25. So, Ben.
I'll nominate Kara Roman.
All right, Kara Roman. Jeff.
Montana Case.
Montana Case. Kara.
Tammy Copenhaver, and also for youth delegate Grace Siderius.
Okay, so Tammy Copenhaver and youth delegate Grace Siderius.
Sorry.
Jeff.
Doug Crabtree.
Doug Crabtree.
Ryan Gunderson.
Ryan Gunderson. How old are you, Ryan?
I'm 29.
Okay. You're a youthful 29. I think we could pass you out as 24-ish.
Bo Milton.
Bo Milton. So Samantha Farrett. Ben.
Lauren Crowder.
Lauren Crowder.
Heather Siderius.
Heather Siderius. Any other nominations? Kara?
Anna Bold.
Anna Bold. Heather? Carissa McNamara. Any other nominations?
Hannah Crabtree.
Anna Crabtree.
Jones Crabtree.
Yeah.
So any other nominations? I would entertain a motion to close nominations. Do we have a second? It's been moved and seconded to close nominations. All those in favor by aye?
Aye.
All opposed? So we will give everyone a brief minute or so to talk to your nomination up here. We have, I think, most in attendance.
When you get up, say if you've previously been to national as a delegate, and how many times you've been to national as a delegate. Kara Roman. Just stand.
So Kara Ronan, Laurel, Montana. I have been for 2 years as a delegate. I also currently serve. So I also currently serve on the national board as one of the next gen representatives, and it would be my honor to get to go and advocate for Montana policy again.
Montana Case.
Hi, Montana Case. I'm based in Clyde Park, currently serving as ambassador for South Central Montana. I have not been to national. Would really like to. Just pretty passionate about getting youth in ag and new agrarians like myself, and want to see what national is all about.
Tammy Copenhaver.
Hi, I'm Tammy Copenhaver from Red Yard, Hingham area, and I would be honored to go to the National Convention. I've been involved in the policy committee for the last several years, the women's committee for, I don't know, how many years? A lot. And I've been able to go to national 2 years and fly in just recently in DC, and I just have this passion that we need to have a seat at the table and we need to have those conversations, and no better place to do it.
Grace Siderius, I don't believe is here today, but she would be eligible as a youth delegate. Doug Crabtree. Okay. But she is eligible to be one of, we have one youth delegate, she is eligible to be that, one of those, or be that youth delegate. Doug Crabtree.
Thank you. Yeah, I was honored to go and represent our state last year as a delegate. I had gone previously once before, a few years ago. I really appreciate the opportunity, and I take the responsibility seriously. I think these times in particular, we have a lot of work to do in the policy arena to make sure we're not forgotten and overrun. And so it's both an honor but also a responsibility. And I know everyone would do their best, but it's something I'm pretty passionate about. So I appreciate your support. Look forward to the vote.
Alrighty, thank you. Ryan Gunderson.
I'm Ryan Gunderson. I farm up by Power, Montana. I guess I'd be a 4th generation lifetime member, and never been to nationals. I guess I'd like to see what the experience is all about, get more involved, and I heard Eric needs a chaperone, so.
All right. Bo Milton.
Bo Milton out of Ovando. We are a small startup farmstead or agritourism. I have not been to National Convention before as delegate member. I was there last year as a Beginning Farmers Institute member, and would be honored to represent beginning and startup farms.
Samantha Farah.
It is Farrett, but if we were in France, it would be Farah. So yes, Samantha Farrett from Tosted. Last year was my first year as a delegate to the National Convention. I have been to 2 fly-ins to DC and involved with the policy committee since really coming on as staff, and just really think that it's imperative and important to advocate for the family farm and ranch in rural Montana. So happy to do so if you choose me. Thank you.
Lauren Crowder. She would also be eligible as a youth delegate.
Hi, I'm Lauren Crowder. I'm from Highwood, Montana, and I am the intern on Montana's Farmers Union for the last 6 months, and I've sat in on the policy committee and the women's committees. I have not been a delegate before, and I just think it would be an awesome opportunity to go and meet new people from all around the country and just be an awesome experience. Thank you.
Heather Siderius.
Hi, I'm Heather Siderius, and I've attended one other as a delegate in San Francisco. I'm from Kalispell, Montana, and I'm active in our Flathead local, and been active in Farmers Union since I married into the Siderius family. And I'd be honored to be selected to go.
Anna Bold.
I'm Anna Bold from the Big Sandy area, and I will rescind my nomination for the simple fact that I am going to be going to the National Convention as a fuel participant. Really would like to get a better understanding of the process at Nationals. I would love next year probably to go, but as this I'm going to represent Montana at the fuel convention and would like somebody else to keep this position for another MFP person. Thank you.
Carissa McNamara.
Carissa McNamara, Plains, Montana. What a privilege and an honor it was to have the opportunity to go last year. And when it comes to advocating for local food systems, it's just, it really keeps me up at night. And what a amazing experience to be in a room with our nation's food producers, not just producers from Montana. And those connections and those contacts and those conversations and those perspectives were really a highlight for the year. So thank you so much.
Anna Jones Crabtree.
Hello everyone, Anna Jones Crabtree, north of Havre. Walt, I want to say I'm honored that you would nominate me. However, Doug and I have a divide and conquer approach, and I had an invitation to speak at a biodynamic conference about never farming alone in Switzerland the month before. So I will be welcoming our South Africans back in March. So I'm going to leave my space for someone else. Thank you.
Okay. Elections will occur tomorrow in the Kendall Room between 8:40 and 11 a.m. You will be voting for 6 candidates and 3 alternates, and then 1 youth delegate. I do need volunteers for election judge, so. Okay. Virginia Dooley. One or 2 more, please. Oh. Yeah, Charlotte Kelly. One more. Oh, Leela. Or Scary. Okay. We have our judges. I'll be there as well. And remember, you're voting for 6 and 3 alternates, 1 youth delegate. Next, we will be leaving here and going to our first educational seminar. Please head to the Mountain Room. Whoop, whoop. I'm just following the book. I'm just following the book. Okay.
Let's start off with the 41 grains pancake or waffle mix. All right, we got a 1, 2, 4. All right. 0, 5, 5. All right, and then next we have some flashy trout back romaine lettuce from Triple Divide Organic Seeds. I might have to win this one. Cold Winter Nights tea and some farm-aid ointment. 0, 0, 5. All right, 0, 9, 6. There we go. All right. What are these are from the Highline Local. Mystery bag? All right. 007. No 007, huh? All right. 145. Oh, 145. Daryl got it. All right, and next we have some Montana Jerky Company hot beef jerky. 070. All right.
won't be. So just like appreciate this today, maybe. So just a few things I want to mention. So we are doing the Sweat of the Brow competition. If you're not sure what that is, we put out a call to members to bring their most dirtiest, sweatiest, grossest work hat they could find. We have a display where we're clipping the hats and putting numbers on them so folks can vote on which is the worst of them all. But if you turned in a hat, you get a brand new hat for entering one. So if you haven't gotten your brand new hat for turning in your old one, you can get those at the registration. Jody will help you out. Additionally, we're going to be doing the Capital Club Fund tickets. So Kara is selling Capital Club funds. This is an 80-20 drawing, so you can purchase 1 ticket for $20 or 6 tickets for $100. If you buy the 6 tickets, you're eligible for a pair of Montana Duckworth wool socks that are MFU branded, plus another item of your choosing from the box, which there's some really nice things. And if you buy a single ticket, you can take 1 item of your choosing, whether it's the socks or something else. So that Capital Club Fund does go towards supporting our legislative work in the Capitol, which really does empower what we can do as a team in that building to really make sure that our organization's voices are heard and to make sure that we're making sure agriculture is front of mind when we're in the Capitol. So we do have those couple things going on. Just if you haven't grabbed your scavenger hunt card, we have had a few people complete it. I know those riddles are a little challenging. I have not solved them myself. I told my staff I didn't want to know the answers because I wanted to try. Now I wish I knew. We're going to take a little break. We're going to head toward the vendor space. The hotel staff is going to flip the tables for our dinner this evening. We will be in the mountain room at 2:30 for our next presentation from Dr. Eric Velasco on the boundaries of current risk management tools under trade volatility. So we're going to take a little break, stretch our legs, use the restroom, and then by 2:30 we'll be settled in the mountain room. We'll be doing more door prizes in there with new tickets. So head that way, you'll get your new ticket upon entry, and that's where we will be. Thank you all.